Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Please stand clear of the doors. The train is arriving.
Oh, local made it just in time.
Did you see my story? Yeah. I can't wait to meet Jeff Brooks.
You might not be on the flight.
Why not?
No, the seat opened up.
The seat opened up?
Yeah.
Over there with the old man, okay?
It was 906.
The last 88 I flew on before this one was probably, I think, Des Moines, Atlanta.
Filming.
Trying to be sneaky.
Oh, yeah, you guys are
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Delta Flight 88. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sleeping at the airport. Thank you for being at the hotel with me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that. We have some drinks, coffee. There are more drinks on the way. We have some snack. Please serve yourself. If there is anything that we can do for you, there is anything coming in. I believe that somebody want to change the seat. They want an upgrade. Usually everybody want to be at the back.
Yeah. Well, that's the odd.
No, everybody want to be at the front. And for any reason, no, everybody want to be at the back. Today, everyone wants the last seat. Hopefully, I will get that one. Don't give me that. Anyway, go ahead and please serve yourself, get some snack. If there's anything that we can do for you, we are here to help you. Please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you for flying Delta.
Yo.
Let's go. Final flight, let's go. MD-88 farewell. Alright, this time, can you take a picture? Oh, that's perfect. I 28. I took you guys
Oh, I know what this is gonna be. No, don't do this. Yeah, no, so
Pay for this flight, just like all my name is listed on the look at this flight. And you can see them take the picture of the pilot. Thank you.
We'll land in Atlanta, and then we'll refuel, and we'll head over to Blytheville, Arkansas, where the parking spot is.
never swing moment.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Can we get a max performance takeoff?
Well, the plane's going to be full. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but no, it's going to be nice. Full at our 60%, I should say. But no, we're going to try and make it a routine flight, but we'll have hopefully some extra PAs for you guys. We've got some facts and numbers about the aircraft we'll share with you en route, and hopefully have a little bit of a ceremony in Atlanta as well.
Woo!
Thanks a lot.
Save the Mad Dog!
They didn't save the Mad Dog.
Mad Dog's forever.
Real quick. What's your flight plan?
No.
Flight plan, guys, right here.
Flight plan's right here.
I got a lot of paper.
Yeah. But don't make your papers both over plane.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, one more. And one.
You guys don't move, because I'm going to get a picture of you.
Oh, yeah. This is very meta.
This is great. I've never had this type of situation.
All right, I'm going on the edge. There we go. That's a real picture. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers for the Mad Dog!
There we go.
Yes, hooray!
Good. That's not
Going in the back to the front. So when I begin, what is going to do, any passenger need a little extra time. And then they'll do a first class passenger dive at the 360. Welcome to board any time.
I still can't.
And Delta Comfort Class. And then they do
Yeah, bro, it's been
33
crazy
and
on, yeah.
higher, 25 and higher, 20 and higher, 18 and higher.
It just opened up?
16 and higher. So
Some lady gave it to me. That's not into aviation at all.
Wow.
She's just going to Atlanta.
Usually
I wanna get a picture of
and
this
to go in this aircraft here to the And today was a very, very special day for us, and the set also we did this And I just want to say thank you very much for all those passengers. May we serve for many, many years. Thank you very much for your business. To be able to know. So my name is Lucy, and thank you for your guys. Thank you.
No, we're just here until they push back.
Yeah.
We're going to start boarding shortly. As part of Delta's commitment to the care and well-being of our customers and employees, we're taking extra steps to promote a safe and healthy flying experience. I, along with the flight crew, have confirmed that your aircraft today has been cleaned and serviced and we're now ready, almost ready to begin our boarding process. Face coverings are now required. Throughout your travel journey with Delta, if you or anyone in your part needs a mask, please come and see one of us, and we'll provide one for you. Again, as a reminder, allow for spacing during the boarding process. We will only line up and board 10 customers at a time. When the boarding group is full, please calculate with the 10 individuals and maintain sufficient distance between yourself and the next closest person. We really appreciate you joining us and your cooperation and patience with this process. Welcome again to Delta 88 to Atlanta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Paul Nordine, and It's my distinct honor today to take you on this last MD-88. I feel a little emotional, but I'm the chief line check pilot on the fleet, and so it's my thrill and honor to get to fly this last aircraft down to Atlanta. We'll be boarding here for in just a minute. We'll be a full aircraft at our 60% load factor, as you know about, and flight time is 1 hour and 14 minutes. As you know, today's the last flight of the MD-88. This is the last revenue flight you guys are going to be part of today. We'll be arriving around 10 o'clock, about an hour later than the rest of the 88s coming in today. From there, we'll go down to all the aircraft, 14 aircraft will fly to Blytheville, Arkansas, and that's where we'll park the airplane permanently. So anyway, we'll be making some more PAs on board, but I want to come out and welcome you on board, and glad you're part of this celebration we're having today. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
I would like to get a picture with you guys. If you can stand up next to the front, we will take a picture.
Holy cow. We can get a picture, we'll get everybody right in this area, and we'll take the picture this direction.
Mr. Seats, we have made some temporary adjustments to the boarding process. As usual, we'll begin boarding with those who may need extra assistance,
Down, take a knee,
followed by
kid.
inviting customers by row.
There you go, take a knee. Not you, mister. I'm talking to the younger kids that can take it.
360 customers are welcome to board.
1, 2, 3, Delta! Delta! 1, 2, 3, Mad Dog! Mad Dog!
Please defer.
All right, I got the board. Thanks, everyone.
Please sit into rows invited to board. I say welcome aboard. Rows 32 to 35.
Thank you, Mr. Shine.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard. Let's get a quick peek. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Hey, good morning. Welcome aboard.
Let me not thank you for
I'm a silent. You can't tell.
I know. I was like, I'm stupid now.
I know. Damn it.
Another door demonstration. Another door demonstration.
He's only up to 2018. There you go. That's the left. Thank you. Oh, I do that. I love it.
Well, guys, see you on the other side.
No one is excited to be on board this morning.
Very funny.
Is anybody out there excited to be on board for the very final flight?
Woo!
Yes. Phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be leaving the gate soon. As you do settle in, please ensure that all your large bags are stowed in an overhead bin. Laptops and any food or beverage products may be stowed in either a bag under the seat in front of you, or you can stow them in an overhead bin. They may not be stowed in seat back pockets. Smaller items may be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you're seated in an exit row, please review the exit seating criteria and responsibilities on the safety information card in your seat back pocket. If you do not meet the criteria, do not wish to perform the responsibilities, have a hidden condition which prevents you from performing, or feel you might suffer bodily harm should you perform these functions, please do contact a flight attendant for reseating. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you for being on board with us this morning during this very historic moment in aviation. We are waiting for a few more passengers to be cleared, and we will be underway shortly for our final flight, bringing our Mad Dog home for the final time. to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
Back up to first class. Get out of here.
Hey, come on, I want to get a photo with you. Come on, I wanted to go in. No. Fine.
Not cruise though.
Fine.
Get up there, you wanted to be up front so bad.
Jim will be in the left seat today, I'll be in the right seat. But it's certainly our honor and a pleasure to have you on board with us today, this final flight. Our call sign is symbolic. It's Delta 88, which is usually a 3 or 4 digit call sign for our type aircraft. But we're getting a special call sign today, some special features. The Dulles Fire Department is going to give us a water cannon salute as we depart the ramp, so have your cameras ready for that. And again, just want to thank you for being with us. A little bit about this airplane. This is ship 9000. This first revenue flight for Delta for this aircraft was March of 1992. And of course, its last revenue flight, you're on it. So that's just great. The fleet itself, Delta started receiving them in 1988, January of 88. So it's 32 years of service, over 32 years of service for Delta Airlines with the MD-88, MD-90s. We had a total of 181 aircraft, 185 at one time, but we went down to 181 the last few years. And today, the final 14 will fly to Blytheville, Arkansas, and we'll park them out there with all the others. Just a little bit about myself and the Captain Jim Hamilton. Jim's been with Delta since 1989. I was hired in 1990. We both have years. I have 18 years on the airplane. I know Jim is probably around 25 or so, 27 years on this aircraft. So this is an old friend for us, this aircraft and this type of flying. So we're going to miss it. Both of us are sticking around here at Delta. Probably both end up on the 767 in a few months. But today is more about the 88 and just the memories of an iconic workhorse for Delta Airlines. So welcome aboard. We're glad to have you with us, and we'll talk to you en route as well. Thanks a lot. Woo!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Delta 88, non-stop MD-88 service back to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International. My name's Ross Davis. It's my pleasure to serve as your flight leader on this flight today. I'm so fortunate to be assisted by two of Atlanta's most outstanding flight attendants. I've been flying with Delta for a little under 2 years, so I'm very junior to the company. But this aircraft is very close to my heart. It is the first aircraft that I took in training. It's the first aircraft I took on a flight as an official Delta flight attendant. So it does have a very special place in my heart. I want to take a second and let the rest of the crew introduce themselves to you, okay?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin. I've been here with Delta Airlines for roughly 6 years, and this is actually my first flight working this plane as well, was the MD-88, and my first extra revenue flight was DC to Atlanta on this airplane. So this is a very special moment for myself, and a big bittersweet to let this aircraft go over to Arkansas once we leave. So I just want to thank all the time and effort we spent on this aircraft, from my crews to the pilots and you guys as well. And once again, I'm proud to be working this, and I hope everyone has a great flight.
And ladies and gentlemen, my name is VJ. I've been with the company over 2 years, but I've been a passenger on Delta since the 80s, which outdates some of you on the plane already who weren't even born yet. But I remember flying this in '92 when this plane, the series of planes, started making the line. As Ross indicated, this was the plane we were originally trained on. This is the plane we completed our training on, and my first flight was on an 88. It is a bittersweet memory, but we believe in Delta. Been flying them for over 30 years, and we'll continue to fly them. So we appreciate all of you being on board today and making this a very special occasion for a plane that has been the workhorse of the industry and helped create many jobs afterwards. So thank you, enjoy the safety of our flight, and be with us.
gentlemen here at Delta, nothing is more important to us than your safety and the safety of our crew. A brief safety demonstration of our McDonnell Douglas MD-88 aircraft. At the conclusion of the presentation, should you have any safety-related questions, please don't hesitate to let a crew member know.
And ladies and gentlemen, as Ross indicated, please direct your attention to flight 10 in the aisle for the last ever safety demonstration of the MD-88. Before we depart, your seatbelt must be securely fastened at this time. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle, tie by pulling on the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with crew instructions, posted placards, and lighted information signs. Smoking, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. This aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back, 1 on the side and 1 in the tail. The 3 side doors are equipped with a detachable slide that can be used for flotation. Once again, this aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back, 1 on the side and 1 in the tail. Escape ropes are available in the overhead bins adjacent to aft window exits for use in a water evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs, instructions for operation. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please locate the exits nearest you and keep in mind, they may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carrying items behind. It is unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. If you are wearing a mask or face covering, remove it before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Secure your own mask before helping others. A life vest is located under or between your seats. Seat cushions can also be used for flotation. To use, pull up to remove the bottom cushion. When you exit the aircraft, pull the cushion to your chest with the straps facing away. Put your arms through the straps and hold your wrists. Please refer to the safety information card for instructions on how to use the life vest for children who weigh less than 35 pounds. If necessary, we'll distribute life vests for in-lap children. And again, before we take off, be sure your seat backs are upright, tray tables and carrying items are stowed, and aisle armrests are all lowered. Then take a moment to review the last time ever the safety information card of the MD-88 in your seat back pocket. As we complete our final safety checks, let us know if you have any questions. We'll do everything we can to ensure you have a safe and relaxing last flight of the commemorative MD-88. Sit back, folks, enjoy the 1 hour and 14-minute flight to Atlanta, and thank you for being part of Delta today. Thank you. No, thank you.
Every one of us here on your cabin crew, thank you so much for being aboard with us today. It is a little strange doing our last safety demonstration, the manual style there. In just a few moments, flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any of the cleaning products that you might have brought on board with you. Please do hand those to the flight attendants. We do kindly request that through the course of the flight, that you please refrain from flushing any of those items down the toilet. sidewall lights for you. Flight time today to Atlanta, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Sit back, relax, we'll be underway shortly. Part of your journey today. We'd like to extend an extra special welcome to our Sky Miles and Medallion members. We appreciate you and thank you for continuing to trust us with your travels. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the seatbelt sign is off, please keep your seatbelts fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. Federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular networks during our flight, and the use of Wi-Fi to make phone calls or video chat is never allowed on any Delta flight. Wi-Fi is available so that you can stay connected. Please remember to use caution when opening overhead bins to avoid any injury from items that may have shifted during our takeoff. And for everyone's safety, please keep the aisle clear of potential trip hazards such as bag straps and feet for the duration of the flight. In a few moments, flight attendants will be passing through the cabin distributing snack bags for you. In the meantime, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this very historic final flight of our MD-88 to Atlanta, 1 hour and 15 minutes.
I'm going to be passing around a safety card with a permanent marker. If everyone would, just please sign it. You don't have to sign it, but I think it's a very historic moment for all of us here, so if you guys would, just pass it along, sign it, put a note inside, whatever you would like to do. This is for our keepsake, and once again, thanks for choosing Delta.
About 652 hours in the airplane, and I just wanted to thank you for coming out this morning, share a little story with you. When I was 5 years old, all I wanted to do was fly a Delta MD-88 when I took my first flight on one in 2000, and it was ship number 938. And on my second trip at Delta, while I was the day of my line check at Delta, I got to fly that exact airplane, number 938, about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now. So it's been a privilege getting to fly this airplane, and it's a privilege seeing you all here this morning, and we surely appreciate you coming out. And on behalf of the more than 90,000 Delta employees, thanks so much for coming out. This airplane's flown about 750 million passengers over 33 years, 600 routes, and about 12 million hours, I believe, on the entire fleet of 165 airplanes. So on behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, thank you so much, and welcome aboard. Enjoy the flight.
standing up. I'm actually standing up. Oh crap, how's the...
Just reached our cruise altitude at 36,000 feet today. We're at 75.75 Mach for you today. It's our ground speed currently right at 431 nautical miles per hour. So, looks like a smooth ride for us en route to Atlanta. Clear skies ahead, just the way we'd like to have it on our final flight. And we do show arriving into Atlanta just after 10 o'clock local. On the ground right now at 10:02 with a east operation. We'll be landing on runway 8 left. And then we'll taxi back to ramp 1 for you for arrival at gate Alpha 4. So 8 left is the runway. The gate's going to be Alpha 4. And again, where you're expecting another water gun salute for us once we arrive into Atlanta. Hope you enjoy your flight. Again, we show on time there and a nice weather in Atlanta as well. Welcome aboard. We'll talk to you again before descent.
I can't get it
Hey Dave, where's your screwdriver?
You're moving them all. Row 24 is leaving. Wait, hold on. Let me see that. Thanks.
Steinman, let's go!
What? Section. This is absolutely unreal. That's 2 of them. Are the restrooms open?
Oh yeah, they are. Yep, you can go by.
Lavatories, we are going to ask that you do take a seat. If you have taken a piece of this aircraft, we are going to kindly request that you do leave it in the seat. Again, this is a full revenue flight. We are under full FAA regulations. We are going to kindly request any piece of the aircraft that you have taken. We do kindly request that you do leave it in a seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck again, we're just beginning our descent, passing through 30,000 feet for arrival into Atlanta. Looks like we're 130 miles from the field and should be landing just after 10 o'clock. 10:01 shows our arrival time. We'll be landing on the North Complex and then taxi back towards Ramp 1 for parking at Gate Alpha 4. A couple more numbers for you here, just for the enthusiasts of you back there. This aircraft in particular, ship 9000, has just short of 54,000 takeoffs and landings for Delta Airlines. 53,936 cycles on this aircraft. As for you, the passengers back there, Delta has carried over 750 million people on the 88 and MD-90 series aircraft. With that, we'll concentrate on flying the rest of the arrival, but hope you enjoy your flight today and the arrival festivities in Atlanta as well. Thank you very much. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for arrival.
pleasure to welcome you to Atlanta, Georgia, the home of Delta Airlines. The local time is 9:56 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please remember to use caution when opening overhead bins to avoid any entry from items that may have shifted during our flight. Feel free to use your mobile devices at this time and before exiting the aircraft. Take a quick look around your seat, make sure that you have everything that you brought on board with you today. The safety of our customers and crew remains Delta's top priority as we do deplane today. We are going to ask that you allow ample space between yourself and other customers. Please let the row in front of you progress towards the boarding door, allowing 6 feet of distance before your row stands. Your satisfaction is important to us. In the next several days' time, you may receive an email survey from Delta. We value your feedback and we use your responses to continually improve your travel experiences. We invite you to download and use the Flying Delta app for all your future travel needs, including checking in before flight or managing your time miles to town. It's certainly been our pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen, for this historic final landing of our McDonnell Douglas MD-88. On behalf of Delta Airlines, SkyTeam, our global partners, but most importantly, your Atlanta-based crew, it's been our absolute pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen. We do wish you a most pleasant morning here in Atlanta, or wherever your travels may take you. We do look forward to seeing you again on another Delta flight real soon. Woo!
And ladies and gentlemen, you can give a great shout out to one of our accounts up front for that awesome landing on this last flight on this wonderful Mad Dog aircraft.
Canon salute as we do approach the gate. It has been our absolute pleasure having you on board today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. At our gate one final time, we do want to thank you, Mad Dog, for all the memories you've given us, the passengers you've moved, the loved ones you've connected. You've done us well, and we greatly appreciate you. For arrival cross-check, stand by all call.
Thanks again.
No problem, bud. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I went Saturday, called off and I went
And I saw this was the 8th.
Because I have London tomorrow.
And what, he's not 7.5 now, right?
I think so. Junior 7.5.
They have to turn back around to take her out, okay?
All right, see ya.
Have a wonderful day.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Do you typically work out here on the ramp?
I'm a project manager for airport customer service. All of my projects are below wing, so process improvement, facility improvement, and those kind of things is what we do. We got a project management office here that I run the below wing part of it, and another guy that's doing some more shuttling runs the above wing part of it. And so I'm just hoping I get to do that for a lot longer. You know, lately.
Yeah, no kidding.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah. Demand's starting to recover a little bit.
It is. Yeah, we're at 240, 250 flights this month. July, there's by the end of June, they're saying around 400, and then they're saying by the end of the year, by around December, we're going to be around 750 to 900.
Nice.
I've got 5 more. I don't know how many more there are.
I think there were 2 groups after us.
Oh, there are?
2 groups after us.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 more groups. So, you know, if you're looking